gloves are on the sidelines, and on the pitch, it's the return of Jigger. Great to have the captain back. Here's the rest of the team. Starting off in goal is Dan, a back four of Tony, Apps, PC and Pat. Midfield of Harry, Jigger, Luke and Ollie, and a front two of Will and Danny. Their partnership really starting to come together. Danny kicking off Revolution in their away kit of all red, and a bit of a mix-up at the start there, and between Will and Jigger, and Pat clearing the ball on the right-hand side. So Pat moving over to the right, and Chairman Tony playing on the left. So Revolution playing Hertsmere this week in their new orange kit. Goals should be guaranteed. Last season, a total of 11 goals were in the two games between these two teams. Hertsmere coming out 3-2 winners in the first one, and Revolution winning 5-1 in the second. And Hertsmere, early break for them and cleared off the line by Tony, making his first appearance for the team in, I think, 2 years. So a good start for Tony. That'll get him up. And Harry clearing the ball. Ball played in. Good save from Dan. Gets enough on it. And then Tony once again clearing the ball. Danny and Will picking up the pieces there. Good run from him on the left-hand side of the pitch. Turns inside the players. Oh, great skills from Will. Chance for him to have a shot. Just doesn't get to the goal. But have a look at this. Pulls the ball back. Pulls it around. Two players. One put on the floor. Great skills from Will. And he's taking the free kick there. It goes harmless through to the Hertsmere keeper. Good flick on and off the bar with the Hertsmere number 6. Almost getting the first goal. Slip from Pat. Ball paid through to Ollie. But a missed pass there. Tries to get it to Jigger. Didn't quite make it. The number 11. And Apps makes the block. And the 11 on the second attempt hits it wide. Throw in for Hertsmere. Played in. PC. Clearing the ball as far as Jigger. And number 6 again. And a couple of touches. Getting through. And Coleman clearing the danger before going over Dan in goal. Ball played in. Luke not able to get on the end of that. And he leaves the player. And he gets through. Oh! It's 1-0. 15 minutes gone in the game. And Hertsmere take the lead. Free kick taken by Will, looking for the head of Tony, and almost makes it as well.
Dan got excited.
Trying to get back into this game nice and early. Apps gets a good tackle in, but the ball falls kindly for Hertsmere. Driving through the centre. No pressure, able to get a good shot as well, and the rebound cleared off the line by Will, of all players. He gets back. Tony taking the throw in. Gets through, bounces. And Ollie gets there ahead of the number 4 and puts it in for the equaliser. Revolution back in the game in the 22nd minute. Well, there's the throw from Tony. Played through. Just evades Will, but then bounces over the number 4. Almost gets it, but Ollie gambling. And he scores his first of the game and his second of the season for Revolution.
Could have shouted Harry.
And now Revolution on the attack once again on the right-hand side with Danny, who scored his first goal last week and scores his second goal this week. It's 2-2 for Danny, and it's very similar to last week's goal, though we had more of the goal on camera last week, so apologies to Danny. But a great effort, putting Revolution 2-1 ahead. Another throw from Tony as far as Danny, holding the ball up. And getting the free kick to be taken by Will. Drives it across the goal. And it's 3! It's 3-1 to Revolution. They've turned the game around from 1-0 down to 3-1 up in a matter of minutes as well. Right across the keeper. Didn't read that in that corridor of uncertainty, as they like to call it. 3-1.
Here it is.
Oh, Revolution, the confidence must be flowing again. Danny laying the ball through to Will, starting to read everything that these two are doing now. Will tries to put it over the keeper, makes a good save, and Harry, Will moving out of the way, so it's not seen as a pass. Good skill from Harry. Oh, and he's found the gap! How has he done that? It's 4-1 to Revolution. And here's that effort. Harry getting there ahead of the player. Lays it out to the byline. Then just lifts it over the number 16. Sees the gap between the goal and the keeper and makes it 4-1. And that's Harry's first goal of the season as well. Well, 4 shots on target, 4 goals for Revolution in this game. Apps. Oh, tries to keep it on. Maybe he should have cleared it. And the ball played across, but it's just drift wide. But I think Dan had that one covered. Hertsmere now. The number 10 holding the ball up against Pat. And Pat just... Oh, and the number 10 having a little kick out. Didn't like the challenge being made. But strong, confident play from Pat. Number 10 getting a little riled. And here he is taking the corner. A great save from Dan. And Revolution clearing. It falls back to the number 10. Played in. And Dan again. Another good save from the Revolution stopper. Another corner played in. And this one gets through. Ollie unable to stop it on the line. And that's all for the first half.
Got to keep concentrated 100% of the time. Yeah, can't have anything else. The good news is we've got the hill, so we should find it a little bit easier to get forward now. Lads,
let's focus on the positives of that half.
Attacking, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So
we've had
great
4
goals.
shots on goal. Now you will notice it says 3-4 in the top corner. We did miss one of the goals for Hertsmere towards the end of that first half as well. So it's getting very close, and Hertsmere on the attack at the start of this second half. Another good save from Dan, falling to a Hertsmere player, and that one much more comfortable for him. Great words from Jigger at half-time as well. So good to have the captain back in the team. And what strength from Harry here. Evading all the challenges, referee pulling it back for the first free kick. Taken by Jigger. Lays it through, looking for Dan. Good run from him. Oh, and he's just unable to bring it under control.
Solid.
Slowly, the new players in the team all starting to gel. Oh, and Harry's been fouled there, but the ref allows play on as the ball falls to Will. And he lays it through to Danny. And Ollie's running through the centre. Danny looking for him. But the Hertsmere player puts it out for a corner. Taken by Will. Hits it towards the back post. The Hertsmere defender manages to clear that. Will comes over to the other side. Yes! Oh, my word! It's Harry again! Harry Jr. Well, man of the match last week, and now 2 goals this week. What a volley! Great strikes direct from the corner, and Harry makes it 5-3 to Revolution now. And Hertsmere on the attack once again. Trying to play it through to the box, and it's cleared. Oh, and Pat and Luke working together now. Ollie, great pace from him, pushes it through to Danny. And Danny manages to get past the number 2, but he gets back. Just putting it out for a corner. Great counter-attack play from Revolution as we enter the final 30 minutes here. Hertsmere on the attack once again. Jigger getting back to make the challenge, laying it through to Danny once again. His strength holding up the ball really come into play. Lays it across to Will. Only the keeper to beat, and the keeper comes out. Oh, he's taken Will out. And the ref has given it. It is a penalty. There you can see great feet from Will. Just shifts the ball, and the keeper goes straight through him. Well, to take the penalty, it's Harry for a hat-trick. And it's saved! Oh, just under the keeper. But he's got enough to put it wide. It stays 5-3 to Revolution. Throw in, taken by Jigger as far as Will. Good running from Harry. Turns inside the player, turns inside another one. Bends it round, oh! And it's just wide of the far post. Well, that was a much harder effort than the penalty. And he almost made it 6 for Revolution. Luke now lays it through to Harry. Gets it at the second attempt. Holding on to it, but crowded out by the Hertsmere players. Played out to their right-hand side. Long ball through to the number 10. Holds it up. Unable to get a clean contact with the shot on goal. Jigger with the free kick. Good shot from him. Still trying to find his range. Another free kick, this time taken by Will. just unable to make a decent purchase on that. And the ball played through, and it gets through to the number 11, and he lifts it over Dan. 77 minutes, and Hertsmere, are they getting back into this game now to make it 4-5? Oh, and that's a poor kick from the Hertsmere keeper, only as far as Danny. Lays it into the run of Jigger, puts it across the goal, and there's Will to make it 6 for the Revolution in the 80th minute as well. And there's Kyle. Where's he been all season? With his son Arthur as well, celebrating the 6th goal and the 2nd for Will in this game. And his 2nd for the season too. Well, there it is, 6-4 to Revolution. Wow. Hertsmere still trying to get back into this game. Through into the goal. And Coleman just getting enough on it to put it wide and not scoring an own goal. Unlike last week, we won't let him forget. Hertsmere on the left-hand side plays it in. Oh, and Coleman. And the Hertsmere number 11, bit of a collision there. Both of them looking a bit hurt. Oh, the Hertsmere number 11 slips as the ball's in the air, and Coleman goes up and goes over him. Both players okay. But unfortunately, Danny isn't, having to go off. But with Revolution no subs, they're going to see out the last few minutes of the game with 10 players. Hertsmere in the box, and it just creeps in to the post in the 88th minute as well. Well, Hertsmere only need one more goal. Can they get the equaliser? They're going to put pressure on Dan. Good touch from him. Played through. And Dan gets his body behind it, holding on to it as well. The 94th minute of the game now. Jigger plays it through. Nobody on the attack. Revolution trying to hold on to this win with those 10 players. Pat clearing it down the line. The number 2 unable to get it, but Will on the attack, able to get it through. And can he lift it over the keeper? But it just goes wide, trying to put the game to bed. And now 97 minutes gone. And the ref still hasn't blown the whistle. A lot of injury time being played. Hertsmere on the attack. They just need that one chance to equalise. Oh, good tackle from Apps. Great debut from him. But played across. The number 8, bit of space for him to move the ball inside. And another good block from Apps. And Luke clearing it, but only as far as the number 2. Pressure from Hertsmere, constant now. Played in, the number 11, a turn from him. What a save! Unbelievable save from Dan at the death as the referee blows the final whistle. It's Hertsmere 5, Revolution 6. Look at this save from Dan, and he is man of the match as voted for by the players. An unbelievable effort by the 11 players of Revolution FC this week, and some great goals scored as well. Do make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm off for a lie down. Until next time.
Bang! The revolution's at hand.
Never miss a moment of the action by subscribing to Revolution FC. Just tap the team badge on your screen now. Leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on how you think the team are doing so far this season. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at The Revolution FC.